Telcos, they're the most hated industry in Australia. At least that's what telecommunications consumer group ACAN said a few years ago. And we agreed. Now, things have improved a bit since then because telcos kept getting fined and new regulations were introduced to help prevent bill shock. So how did Telstra deal with this period of difficult change? By writing bad poetry.
Possibilities are like stars now, infinite constellations fueled by pure imagination, leading to one destination.
You missed indignation, frustration, exasperation. Because despite some progress, the telecommunications industry still generates 3 times as many serious complaints as the finance sector. And amazingly, none of them are about that ad. Telcos love to brag about their advanced technology, but if you try and contact them about a problem,
you are 1,000th in the queue.
Their customer service can make you feel like you're stuck in the dark ages. Ugh.
Wakey, wakey.
Where am I? How did I get here?
You're in telco customer service hell, buddy. Get used to it.
When will I get out of here?
Hard to say, but more than 40% of people making a complaint have to contact their telco 4 times or more.
It's terrible.
And 9% have to contact them more than 11 times.
Oh my God.
Half the time, telcos take more than 3 weeks to resolve a complaint, or they don't resolve them at all.
Thank you for calling. Your call is important to us.
Help! Help! Get me out of here!
Your call has been advanced in the queue!
If you have a problem, the first thing you should do is try to work it out with your telco. If you feel they're not being helpful, you should ask to speak to a senior member of staff. Can I speak to your supervisor, please? You can also try complaining publicly on the telco's social media channels. One study found that 97.5% of social media complaints were responded to, on average within 3 minutes. If your problem's with a landline, you might have extra protections under the customer service guarantee, so it's worth seeing if it applies to you. Because if you have an installation that's delayed or a fault that isn't repaired on time, the phone company sometimes has to pay you compensation. Ryan here got paid $3,400 for having a crackly landline. However, some cheaper providers like iiNet and TPG ask customers to waive their customer service guarantees in return for a lower price. While some telcos waive your guarantees, others give you minor extra ones. Telstra, for example, say they'll give you $40 credit if they don't respond to your mobile service issue within 2 days. You may have been complaining to your telco for ages, but that doesn't mean you've made a formal complaint, and that's the next step. Oi! I want to make a formal complaint.
Did we do something wrong?
And when you do, remember to take notes, record the complaint number and the employee numbers of the people you're speaking with. What's your employee number again?
1.
If you have a disability or come from a non-English speaking background, telco must assist you in making a complaint. For example, with an interpreter. You may also need the Telecommunications Industry Ombudsman to come to your rescue. The Ombudsman provides an independent dispute resolution service for telephone and internet complaints.
Quickly, you must flee.
Telcos can be fined if they don't resolve your issues, so once you get the Ombudsman involved, you might find yourself in a much better position to negotiate. All you have to do is call them, or make a complaint online. And this is where the careful records you made will really come in handy. Around 90% of the issues that people take to the TIO are resolved.
We'll never forget you.
And if you're having persistent problems, it might mean your service isn't fit for purpose. You could be entitled to terminate your contract and change providers without paying an exit fee.
You are now free. Based on our service, how likely are you to recommend us to your friends?
Dealing with telcos can be hard, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. But if you stay calm, take notes, and use the tools at your disposal, you might find telcos are more helpful than you realise. Thank you, Igor.